That's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. 100 million bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Blue hunts. Whole team count, that's a big number.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstated, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when I breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my bets are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. They slept on the team, now they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve for the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash.
Coach, thank you. Well, no rain to worry about today, but as you'd expect this time of year, very muggy.
Cooking up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cooking up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find it so she fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number with the...
Coach, thank you. Well, no rain to worry about today, but as you'd expect this time of year, very muggy in downtown Jacksonville here at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go!
Ready? Flag! Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Ready?
First down, Winston. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. That is caught by Cohen. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Now they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Winston. And able to find Green. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Shit.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Waiting on it will be Richie James. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Chris Godwin, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offense.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Bud Dupree came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Winston now. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 43-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Mahomes going to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19.
But there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Mahomes now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
57 to Mike. So don't say nothing. 57 colors.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Jameis to throw it. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Black, we do that. 54 miles. Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh.
Mike's 5-4.
Hey.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Winston. And he completes it to Cohen. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's Winston. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They'll throw again. Winston. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They just do get the play off. Now Winston. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Ready? Blue light. I got it. 2 times, 2 times. 4 down, 4 down.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Throwing, Winston. His pass caught at the 4. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Throwing
now is Mahomes. His throw incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 4.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
I got you. He's coming. He's coming.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. James has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. Mahomes now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Mahomes firing complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Mahomes to throw once more. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Let's go. Do it.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie. 57. Let's go. Yellow. Fresno. Team spin. Showing it. Attack. Sponge. No.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Open man is Samuel, complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Hey, watch it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Check. Check out route.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this will get them all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll run with Montgomery. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. Touchdown, Miami. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That's good for a Jacksonville first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now Winston. Pass incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The throw over the middle, taken in. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Winston on 3rd and 2. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. First target, first catch, and a first down. On first down, it's Cohen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, Winston. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold them to 4, and now it's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Rush in, rush in, rush in, Timothy.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he will get this into the Jaguar touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it makes the score 21-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right?
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Wayne Goldman, his first touchdown of the new season. The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
After the sack on first down, Winston, now he'll escape to his left. Open is Swaim, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Winston. That is caught by Cohen. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Working out of the gun, Winston. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready, Sonic, Black, come on. Tight right, tight screen. Let's go.
Quickly into the hands of Patterson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. at the Dolphins' 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Check 99. Check 99.
They'll try and run. Freeman. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Now Myers for the extra point.
Playing shit.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
All you seeing was straight jitters. You ain't seeing no push or nothing.
I ain't give a damn, boy. I used to, man.
Oh, I used to too. Now, hold on. Now, I'm just saying. Making about it.
To boot it away.
I don't know about you niggas, boy.
Hey, man, we gotta get Chris some points, man.
He got no points.
Hey.
Bring it back to just about the 25.
Hey, man. Who got guilt for him? Call that nigga. Nigga playing Grand Theft Auto and shit.
Man, that's legend, probably.
Oh, nah, I wasn't in here. Don't put that on me.
Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but
hey, Corey, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your team there, want to keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Go ahead.
I ain't watch real.
And I said, when y'all play, I'll bet you, right?
2nd and 5.
I'll bet, exactly. I'll bet. What the fuck? Man, what it was D here trying to get a dub out because I hit a fun dub, boy. These niggas Chicago tough.
He needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
Giants have been on this line, nigga.
That his first
catch so far. This nigga can post a line.
But he's got a first down there. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Hey, y'all know, did y'all used to watch the BET Countdown New Year's?
Yeah.
Man, my mama used to have that shit on the TV, on every TV.
Better not change that bitch. Better not change that bitch.
Better not, man. We listen to every song.
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The best cartoon movie? No, he said the best. He said the best cartoon movie. The best cartoon movie. The best cartoon movie.
The best cartoon movie? Toy Story, fuckers.
Hell no.
Matter of fact, Lion King, bitches.
If you pull it up, it's probably gonna be Scooby-Doo. It may be Scooby-Doo.
Lion King.
The in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath.
Hey, man.
In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy. And he'll take this in the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Oh, no. I don't know what the fuck that is.
2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
Oh, I thought it was a movie, bitch.
Nah, those two they have their own movies. But nah, 11 for a ton, nah, man, that shit ain't got nothing no motherfucking baby kids, boy.
Oh, matter of fact, yeah, that's the best cartoon movie.
Baby Kids?
Baby Kids, yeah.
Gotta go
We
back
don't die.
to
We don't die. We multiply. Nigga, fuck on us all.
You gotta go back to men.
Yeah, Project, yeah.
The Emperor
Oh, that shit was funny. That shit was good. Yeah, that shit was fire.
If that, man, Lord. Hercules.
Nah, I got Shrek got to be up there too, dog.
Shrek? Yeah, oh man, oh yeah, Shrek.
But not just that, they had because they were confident enough to do it on the last starting backed up in the
Hey, that nigga tell me gonna stay up all night popping the manly stories, and in the morning I'm making walk.
secondary. They really went clueless. And that was amazing because that drive went. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown.
You said what?
Tariq.
Oh nah, man, we don't know about all that. That's about we
Jaguars
did,
make
man.
some inroads here on that deficit. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete.
Yeah. Niggas do trip, man. Y'all must have understand. Y'all seen Hood Week?
And after the touchdown,
You seen Hood Week?
to boot it away.
Yeah, be prepared. Be prepared.
Brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
So let me guess y'all. So let me guess, man, everybody getting kicked every time they say something.
Yeah, they saying that fuck shit, that was.
Shit, my mouth, I got a minute left.
Oh, fuck it, I'm finna say it. What about Space Jam?
That was,
That
yeah.
ain't cartoon. Is that considered cartoon?
I don't know, because they had a real person that
Well, they had both well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't saying it was the best. I was just saying, like, as a good movie. Oh, y'all, I know y'all seen that shit. Man, I used to like motherfucking Nightmare Before Christmas.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Every home.
Hey,
Well executed,
boy.
22-yard
I
gain.
wanted fucking the scoop the cars. I wanted everything just so I could stay home and do that shit.
Be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Yeah, that's that white people shit.
Cartoon shows, we forgot about South Park.
I didn't watch South Park.
I didn't watch that either, Juice.
Y'all didn't watch South Park? My grandma,
I watched it. I watched
I
Moondog.
couldn't get into it either, Juice.
Man, my grandma thought that shit was funny. My auntie, everybody, that's all we used to watch. Cartman is so fucking fast and funny, dog. Man, you fucking Jew, all that shit is. Man, Cartman,
better protection here. Third and long following the
but that song, what he said about Cow Mom, or that Cow Mom's a bitch. You remember how that shit with Chris?
Mr. Johnson, you trash.
No, I'm finna play that. That's finna go on YouTube and fuck this shit up, dog.
They go play action now.
Cow's mom, the bitch, she the biggest bitch in the whole hour, or some shit like that.
Touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Kenny died almost every episode. Oh no, Kenny.
All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well, there should be. It's hard
like
to win a
almost
game in the
every
NFL. We hear it
episode.
all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess
South
who's
Park been on
smiling?
forever,
But
dude.
inside is thinking
Forever,
24
boy.
hours because we're gonna play again next week, boss man. Oh,
Man, that shit is funny. I used to watch that shit when I was a kid.
but at the same time,
I ain't watching the Simpsons either.
Come here, Chris.
Oh, you ain't watch the Simpsons? Damn, boy, crazy.
Hold on, Cuzzo. Oh, there you go. Oh, boy, bots.
Damn.
Oh, cool.
Pope came in and left again.
Man, they came right.
Y'all know a movie everybody in this bitch watch. This better not sit down like 3 ninjas.
Oh, bitch, what? What? Man.
Chris Holland.
Come on.
You capping like a bitch. I know you capping, boy. Nah, for real?
Man, I watched all y'all don't remember Tom, bro.
Stop trying to tell you, man. Come on, man.
The baby brother. The baby brother.
Come on, man. Who was Mikey? Man, Tom. Yeah, Colt and motherfucking Taylor. Yeah, Rocky.
Nope. Probably on the kicking trash people.
Hey, you're the only one on the court who ain't missed a shot. Yeah.
Go walk that.
Man, 3 minutes, man, that used to be my shit, boy. Which one that was? What was the one? What was the one with the Mexicans, like at the Mexican shop? Like the little paper. Remember they beat the people up at the pizza shop and shit like that. And Tom was eating the pizza. Tom was eating the pizza while they were fighting and shit.
I forgot. I know what you talking about. I remember that episode. I mean, that one that Tom eating the pizza. When they ordered the pizza and the motherfucker broke in the house and shit like that, I believe.
That one. I know y'all remember the one when the ball get as big as a watermelon and the baseball got big as a bit and he slapped that bitch.
Cause then they had the Hokum went on one of them motherfuckers too, didn't they?
Man, they had so many of them shits, boy. I used to love them bitches.
Man, we had good shit back in our days.
So here we go. The offense is
bro. They don't watch. Kids don't watch. They don't watch TV, bro. They pick what they watch. My kids can't sit down and watch TV.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
You get to pick what you want to watch. You don't get commercials, none of that shit. You get to exit out of shit, man. My kid, bro. That's my kids, bro. That's my kids' punishment. Is watch TV.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another.
Hell yeah. I thought that dog was raw.
What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that
Juice, I just thought about it until you were talking about the wild throwing Barry. I just
don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Yeah.
So for Miami, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, it was just a movie I just had in my head and I loved that movie.